Hey everybody, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel. I've got some very bullish news for you guys. We have a company, a software company to be specific. They have added Bitcoin and Ethereum to their balance sheet. Very big news. And we got the $1.9 trillion stimulus has been passed. That means we're going to see Bitcoin in the crypto market take off because inflation is coming. In addition, JPMorgan has released a crypto report or a primer for their private clients. And you want to know what the minimum buy-in is that you need to have for that? $10 million. We're going to break it down and much more. Go ahead, guys, and hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment below and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Guys, I have a free newsletter. I'm not sure how many of you know about that. I launched it last week. It is free. It's filled with crypto insights and knowledge and no spam, guys. I'm not looking to spam you guys. You know, I keep it 100. I keep it, transparent with you guys. It'll give you updates on what I'm thinking about, what cryptos I'm looking to add to my portfolio. What am I thinking overall about the market and where we're at? Because look, this bull market's not going to last forever, right? So the more information you have, the better, so you can make informed decisions. And I'm sharing my knowledge. I'm sharing who I'll be interviewing. And, this week I'm interviewing Hester Pierce, commissioner at the SEC. Also, Walter Koch, who is the CEO of Energy Web, guys. You don't want to miss those interviews, so make sure you have the notification bell turned on as well. And guys, the crypto market, given the news that we've been hearing about the stimulus and so forth, Bitcoin is over $50,000 once again. So could this be the breakout from the consolidation phase we've been talking about, guys, for the past few weeks, right? If you've been a subscriber to this channel, we've been following the daily chart here, looking at Bitcoin's correction and consolidation. And it could potentially be, I don't know, I think maybe we could go down just a little bit more, right? Have a couple more red candles, then a breakout, I believe, to $65,000 to $70,000. And then, of course, we know the stock to flow model is predicting a $100,000 Bitcoin price. And one of the main drivers that's going to drive demand for Bitcoin and crypto is inflation. Bitcoin is digital gold. It is gold 2.0. It's a hedge against what's happening in the macroeconomic reality that we live in of excessive money printing. And the US just gave the green light for the $1.9 trillion bailout or stimulus, I should say. And if you look at this chart here, or this graphic of what that looks like, 1.9 trillion versus Bitcoin, which is currently at below 1 trillion. That's what it looks like, right? So more than the market cap of Bitcoin alone, which is pretty crazy, even higher than the entire crypto market. So we are going to see record-breaking demand for Bitcoin as a result. We saw guys like Paul Tudor Jones start the trend last year, where he came out and said, look, Bitcoin and crypto, the fastest horse in the race. It's a hedge against what's coming. And we saw companies like MicroStrategy start to add Bitcoin to their balance sheet. And here we have news that a software firm, and I hope I'm saying the name right, Meitu, buys $22 million of Ethereum and $17.9 million of Bitcoin, and they're adding it to their balance sheet. They're using their Treasury reserves for this. And I've talked about this on this channel. I've interviewed Michael Saylor. I've interviewed the CEO of Snappa, one of the co-founders of Tahini Restaurants, both of those companies in Canada. So this is a worldwide movement. And of course, we know about Tesla's $1.5 billion buy-in into Bitcoin, right? So Cayman Islands Incorporated Meitu said it bought 15,000 Ethereum and 379.1 Bitcoin in open market transactions on March 5th. Very bullish, guys. This is huge news. So Hong Kong-listed Meitu Inc., which makes image and video processing software, said it had purchased the $22 million Ethereum and $17.9 million of Bitcoin, making it the first time a firm has disclosed a major purchase of ETH for its treasury. So far, with MicroStrategy, Tesla, Snappa, even the guys at Motley Fool, they've just added Bitcoin to their treasury reserves. But this is the first time a company has added ETH. Guys, and they're going to add more. I always tell you guys, Bitcoin is the door, the entryway into the market. And this is why you shouldn't be a maximalist, Bitcoin maximalist, XRP maximalist, Ethereum maximalist. There's going to be multiple winners, and you want to make sure you reduce the risk in your portfolio and diversify, right? And you're going to see more of these companies do this. That's why you look at Grayscale. They have a Bitcoin trust. They have an Ethereum trust. They have a Litecoin trust, and so on and so forth, right? So this is very bullish. And as we see more companies do this, expect the prices to go up. Not only that, and I like to remind you guys, I interviewed the mayor of Miami a month ago. He's looking to allocate 1% of the city's treasury reserves into Bitcoin. So what is going to happen when you have companies and you have local governments and possibly central banks around the globe putting their money into Bitcoin and crypto? We're going to see record-breaking prices. And some analysts are certainly thinking a $1 million Bitcoin is coming. Now, is it going to happen tomorrow or 6 months from now? No. But we're talking about the macro level view, and that's how you have to look at this, right? When you have companies like MicroStrategy, Tesla, and look, Michael Saylor said Apple, Google, or Facebook may be coming next. What do you think is going to happen if Apple puts 10% of its cash reserves, its billions, into Bitcoin? Guys, you're going to see just prices go crazy to the moon, right? I don't want to overhype it, but it's going to be really crazy. And I think once we cross $100,000, you're going to see just FOMO all across the board, big time media coverage, and you and I will be cashing in and taking profits, right? Buy the lows, sell the highs. Now, I know some people are going to be like, dude, what's wrong with you? You're going to sell your Bitcoin. Are you stupid? Are you an idiot? As I've stated many times, before you guys get emotional, go look at my cash out video. I'm not cashing out all my crypto. I'm saving some long term. I'm currently lending some on BlockFi to earn interest. I'm staking to earn rewards on different tokens. And I'm going to cash out because I want to pay my mortgage off and put some of that money to work. I'm not putting it in a bank account to sit there to lose value because of inflation. I'm going to use that money to pay off my mortgage, pay off some bills, so I become financially free and possibly start a business. So just so you guys know, when I say cash out, I'm not saying, okay, just dump all your crypto to have it sit in the bank, right? There's different ways to go about this to make money and to gain residual income or passive income. So a $1 million Bitcoin is certainly in the future, and that's why I'm not going to sell all my Bitcoin. I'm holding on for the future havings. And an indication of why it would go to $1 million. Check this out. JPMorgan sends its private clients a primer on crypto. The report, which was produced in February 2021 and obtained by CoinDesk Friday, has been distributed to clients of JPMorgan Private Bank, which requires a minimum balance of $10 million to open an account. Very interesting, my friends. All this bullish news. That's why patience is the key. This comes after the CNBC reported in February that JP Morgan co-president Daniel Pinto claimed demand isn't there yet from clients for crypto services, but it will be there at some point. He's lying. If you have BlackRock and you have Goldman Sachs saying they're relaunching their crypto trading desk, and he's like, oh, yeah, we're not seeing anything yet. Yeah, right. And they just sent this report to their private clients. Smoke and mirrors moves, right? Remember what Jamie Dimon did? Bash Bitcoin back in 2017. Don't talk to me. It's a scam. It's garbage. Secretly, they were building JPM coin. They tried to ban people from buying crypto. Many of you know about that. And there was a recent settlement on that. They try to charge people extra fees if you use your own money to buy crypto, guys. Now, I think, him going, and I always talk about this, these guys go on TV, they put a narrative out there, but they do the opposite, right? I've said that so many times. That's why don't watch what they're saying, but what are they doing? And what did they do? They sent a report out to their private clients, and that was obtained by CoinDesk. And look at once again, the minimum balance is $10 million. So this is beyond just being an accredited investor. You have to be a whale. So if the minimum is 10, you're going to have people there with 100, right? And higher and so forth. And some with just 50, of course. So very bullish. And, these guys coming out and trying to put out FUD or fear or whatever it is, they don't faze me anymore because I know they're all going to capitulate This is the new asset class. The train has left the station. The genie's out of the bottle. They cannot stop it. And what's crazy about it, it's not just an American market. This is a global asset class. And anyone in any country, if you have internet connection and a smartphone, you can jump into the asset class. You can buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, whatever it is. That's what makes it so amazing, so lucrative to get in early, right? And like I said, buy the lows, sell the highs. Not financial or investment advice, of course. Now, guys, you guys remember I interviewed John McAfee, the creator of the antivirus software, McAfee Antivirus. The interview was from a year and a half ago. John is a very eccentric guy, a bit crazy. I think he's maybe did too many drugs and so forth. Well, he's indicted on fraud charges, guys, because back in the day, those of you who were here in 2017, he was shilling all kinds of ICOs and coins I've never even heard of. And the scheme they were running is they were getting paid a lot of pump and dump, right? So his team would take a position on the coin. He would pump the hell out of it because he has over 1 million followers on Twitter. And back then he had some credibility, right? The crypto market was still young and people would still listen to John. Now they don't. I think by now his reputation has been so damaged, no one pays attention to him anymore. But this is just a big update, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised from all the things he was doing, man. And he got pretty much exposed and a whole bunch of pump and dumps for ICOs. So this was a bit of the wild, wild west of the crypto market. That's why I never participated in anything like that because, look, I got approached. People are like, hey, you want to be part of this? We'll give you the tokens. If you pump this, or talk about this token project. I never did that. For projects that I did reviews of in 2017, I disclosed this is a sponsored video, right? I always make sure I let folks know that it's a sponsored video, but I don't do those anymore. You guys pretty much know my content. I do a lot of news and interviews, but John was not disclosing anything about sponsorships. He was just saying, oh, this coin's going to the moon. It would pump, during that ICO phase. People would buy in and his team would dump and it would make money. So guys, there's no free lunch and you got to be careful. Eventually these folks are going to come after you. So even John McAfee here, the great John McAfee, he's done. He's done. I don't think we'll probably see or hear more of him from him in crypto. Guys, this Twitter NFT thing is getting a bit out of hand. Jack Dorsey is, he put out I think it was his first tweet. It's now, the bidding has reached $2.5 million. This is ridiculous. Why would you do that to pay for a tweet? If anybody pays $2.5 million for that tweet, they're either stupid or they're doing some money laundering. That's personally what I think. You got Tron founder Justin Sun is in a bidding war for the historic tweet, and we know Justin Sun's MO. So I'm not surprised he's a part of that. Now, as far as it goes as fun and games, and I decided to test this out. Take a look at this. I offered up this tweet about Jay Clayton, one of my best performing tweets. Those of you in the XRP community, I think you agree with this sentiment. And I just to test it out, and look, somebody bid $78 or 0.0471 ETH. So interesting. Now, I'm not going to accept the offer. Why would I do that, right? Look, I want to make sure I'm not being a hypocrite by criticizing Jack Dorsey, yet I go and sell a tweet and accept it, right? So you can put it up and see what people bid for. That doesn't mean you have to sell it. So this is so interesting, guys. I believe in NFTs, but I believe that the craze right now is getting a bit out of hand. There's a lot of overvaluations. And I think people are buying some wacky things which will not have resale value eventually. I'm not saying all of it. I'm saying some of it. Like personally, if I was to get into NFTs, I would go along the lines of something sports related because, growing up, I had baseball cards and trading cards. So I get that. There is some value there because there's first editions and limited editions, and they're tied to players, and those players have some sort of fame or records and so forth. So there are tangible value items that could be attributed to that, right? So, for example, I know somebody who sold some Kobe Bryant artwork as an NFT, which I thought was cool. And I could understand why, right? You know, he's one of the greatest basketball players ever. He passed away, unfortunately, and that can have resale value, right? Because if there's going to be people who are very much into basketball, who love this sport, likewise for baseball, football, and so forth. So that's my thought. But when you have tweets that can be pulled up publicly, you can screenshot it, download it, whatever, retweet it, respond to it. I just don't get it. Now, some people are saying it's a marketing ploy by Jack. Maybe it is, right? Maybe it is. But if some idiot's paying millions of dollars for a tweet, once again, it's either they're stupid or this is a form of money laundering. I keep it real with you guys, right? But like I said, I'm not accepting this offer, but just to test it out. I like to test out things out of curiosity and of course bring that knowledge and insight back to you guys. So the platform here is called Valuables by Cent. So it's v.cent.co. So interesting concept, but good Lord, please don't spend money on tweets, guys. Please don't do that. Keep your money, put that money into actual cryptos, which can give you a good return, like Bitcoin or Ethereum or Cardano, Polkadot, XRP, and so forth, right? So just some food for thought there, guys. Anyway, guys, big news. What do you guys think about this news? Do you think we could hear from Apple soon, putting Bitcoin on their balance sheet? I think so. One of the big tech companies are coming. Apple, Amazon, Google, possibly Facebook. Look, I could see Facebook doing it because remember, they are looking to dabble in crypto. They want to launch their own stable coin, so to speak. So they could potentially do it. I could see that. So leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and I will talk to you guys later.